Dear Leos, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading. It's a timeless reading, so anytime you watch this video, this is for the following 7 days. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And with that, let's get to it. So, dear Leo, this week, your mindset will be important. What are you going to focus on? You're going to focus on that is in the past and is already gone, or you're going to focus on the future. You're going to focus on what you want to achieve and what you want to get in the future. It will be very important that, especially when it comes to your emotions, then you can distinguish who you are. Are you or what you are? Are you a half cup full person or a half cup empty person? Because that will be significant for you. So in the past, you have all these pillages, all your energy, all your emotions went down the drain, but you're focusing on them, so you can't see what's in the future. The future is waiting for you. Okay, there is only 2 cups and you lost 3 cups, but that 2 cups will lead you towards the bridge and go to the house where you always wanted to go. So this is the first thing. So your emotions will be important this week. But so when the emotions are watery energies, they are fluid. But all the other cards, or most of the other cards, indicates that there's a lot of fire in here. There is a lot of fire, a lot of fighting, a lot of challenges, a lot of dealings. You need to balance out what you want in your life, what you want to achieve in your life, what you want to get in your life, and what is your emotionally well-being is. It's very opposing factors for this week. It's going to be difficult. So if you are not accepting the emotions, you are not accepting your emotions, but you are not accepting what you get from outside as well, and you only look at like, yes, but I want this and this and this and that, and still don't have this, and this is not ready, and that is not being done, and whatever. You're just gonna break your vibration, and you're gonna lower your vibration, and it's like nothing is gonna be good enough. Nothing is going to be good enough, because there are people around you who have expectations too. People around you have expectations and you can't fulfill them all. By your expectations, you're putting your expectation aside and you are not giving yourself that emotional charge, what needed, that give you a reason what you are doing or why you are doing what you are doing. So passion is good, drive is good, thriving is good, but only if you have the purpose why you are doing what you are doing. If you have only just drive because I must do what I must do and then I keep doing it, then this is where how life is gonna feel. In your mind, you just keep fighting, keep battling, keep challenging, keep pushing, and what's the result? More of this, because that's in your mind. In your mind you feel like I'm keep pushing and I'm still nowhere. Well, it's not true. But because if you feel some apathy, if you feel some boredom, it means you are not letting emotions come in your life. You're not letting emotions, like especially new emotions, like a new awakening. You don't let it happen. And okay, it's okay that you have your little bubble. It's okay that you have your little circle, like sisterhood. But where is the world comes in? Where is the new inspiration? Where is the new like enlightenment? Do you let things come into your life? Because they try to come. Look at this, you have the 8 of Wands here. That's like news, action, phone calls, emails, like there are like movements around you, and it's more fire. So the more fire you get, the more fire it gets. it's crazy. There's a lot of fiery energy, as I said. So if you're burning yourself out, for example, you say, well, things are not going well at home, so I'm going to focus on work. So the more work you put into your life, the more work you are taking, and then things not going well still. So you're just avoiding the pain, you're avoiding the reality. And the more you're avoiding the reality, the more the reality distorted itself. Because the more work you take, the relationships or connections or friendship or whatever go downhill. And you say, yeah, but if I focus on more on my work, then I don't need to focus on that. So it goes down, 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 and the more fire, the more work comes up here, and end of the day, you're gonna burn out. And this is okay. Financially is rewarding, and you're doing everything you want to achieve, and etc., etc. But the imbalance is significant. So then the question comes again: why are you doing what you are doing? You're doing it because you're avoiding something else. You are doing because you are afraid of facing the reality. Are you afraid or you scared of something new might come in and you have to deal with that? So better just not to focus on. And if I shut my mind, then things will be better. Well, it's very immature thinking. It's very if we put everything under the carpet and we pretend that it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. But I have to tell you, it still exists, and it's under your feet. So please do not be so immature, do not be so irresponsible, not dealing with what you must be dealing with and how you must be dealing with. Because with the Page of Swords, it's very immature, it communicates very immaturely, he's not ready to put on the fight, and he's not ready to face the reality. And that's gonna cause more of this, more challenges, more obstacles, more fighting, more dealing. I know. So this week will be about imbalance and how to balance out your fire and your water in you, in your relationship, in your even in your work relationships as well. And you need to find the way in between. So you have to be in control with both of them. You have to be in control. With the Emperor here, it's your responsibility because it's your bloody life. Nobody is going to take charge on your life and say, okay, so you go here, you go there, you do this, and things will work out themselves eventually. No, it's your responsibility. You have a lot of drive, but you need to give yourself love, caring, nurturing, that sort of feeling, that sort of emotional charge. Without that, you're burning yourself out. And doesn't matter the money, doesn't matter what you get, doesn't matter what is the reward, because you're not going to be able to enjoy it. Because you're just going to look at things and say, yeah, I created this, I've done that, and my life gone. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So, dear Leo, it's pretty tough, but look, you are a fire sign. So you get used to dealing with fire and fiery energies. But now this is going to be full on. So I wish you a really good week for that, and I hope you get all the strength to deal with everything you need to. And with that, let me give you a couple of cards from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So what's the message? What to focus on next week to make things better? There is a standstill. Okay, let's see what's next. Focus and power. You see, so maybe this sometimes is what to focus on, but with the standstill card here, I think what keeps you in the position right now is actually your power and focus. So you are so focused and you're so driven by power that it keeps you stand still. It keeps you in a position, and then you can't move to the next level because it's just so much power, so much fire, so much energy in here that it's all external. It's all like without emotions. It's all just like drive, yeah, push it, get it done, this kind of energy. So if you want to move on from the standstill, I think you need to look at things holistically. You need to look at your life a bit more openly, step back if necessary, and say quickly where I am in my emotions, where I am in my finances, where I am in my career, where am I in my studies, in my family, whatever, and look at things that way. And then the power maybe is just too much. It's just too much force. Let things happen, and focus on your emotion a little bit more, and try to make judgments and decisions based on how you feel, what you really feel down there. What did this little voice try to tell you? What is it? Because it might be different than what you keep hearing all day from yourself. Right. So let's see what the romantic tarot wants to tell you, romantic oracle. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So yes, exactly. So you try to make decisions and try to push yourself into something based on guilt, or think what you should do, what's the right thing to do, and you're not listening to that voice. And if you're not true to yourself, if you're not true to this voice within you, then how can you be true to anything and anybody around you? So with that, dear Leo, I wish you a great week. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Please check out the links below in the description box. You can get some nice little jewelries from the Onyx Heaven. It's a small family shop, so every support is appreciated. Thank you.